Hello, everyone. We are back with another Uno Tech Bite, and this time we're going to be talking about how to add custom icons to your controls, and we'll do it within the context of our new reference implementation, chefs. Right. So what we're going to be actually doing here is you can have the ability to add icon elements, whether it's path icon, symbol icon, font icon. You could add any of those to certain controls as long as they are styled to do so, right? And so any of the styled components that are coming from Uno Materials or the Uno Themes family, really, their templates are all built to accept these attached properties from the control extensions class, like we see here. And so this means that you can add leading icons, trailing icons, anything to your controls coming from Uno Themes without having to retemplate or restyle them at all, right? So they should just work as you drop those icons in. So let's take a look in Chefs, how we're actually doing this as well, and sort of show you what it looks like. So within Chefs that I have on my right side here, this is the desktop target that I'm running. We have this username and password that you'll see here. And it would look nicer if they had, I think, some icons, some leading icons, right, on the left side of the placeholder. And as well, you may have noticed here, so our social sign-ins, we're missing the Apple icon for the sign-in with Apple. So it should align with the one below where it has the Google icon, right? So for the first part, we can go up, and this is our login page for the XAML, for the chef set that we're looking at. And what I could do is I could just drop in the piece of code that will add that icon to the text box. And so this is coming from the Uno Themes namespace, and it is the control extensions class, which comes with a bunch of other attached properties. In this case, we're talking about icon. And so icon we can set, like I said, to any icon element type. So we're setting this to a path icon to some predetermined static resource that we already have in the code. And I'll do the same for PasswordBox. We'll drop this code in. And I don't have to recompile or anything. I'm just going to save, and I'm going to let hot reload do its thing. And then we do see on the right here, you saw that this popped up, and we now have our nice icons set and aligned properly for both of these controls. Now, for the next one, we'll do the same thing. And so we'll take a look, and we'll see that the issue for this login with Apple button that we're looking at right here, it does indeed have a control extensions icon already set, and it's set to a specific font family that brings in the Font Awesome icon fonts for brands, for company brands. But we don't actually have a glyph set on this font icon. And so instead of doing it the old boring way, we're going to take this application, we're going to drag it out, and we're going to go into hot design mode. And so now hot design has basically taken over Chefs, and Chefs has become this design canvas on which I can play around with the app and make changes, right? So I can select this sign in with Apple button, and you'll see the property grid on the right has been sort of populated with all the properties that are assigned on this button itself. And it has detected the control extensions attached property for icon, and it sees that it is indeed set to a font icon. So what we can do is we can actually go in and click this little button that's going to allow us to edit this complex type. So the type for this icon property is a complex type itself. So you can dive in and drill in even more, and then have all the properties just for the context of the font icon that you're in right now, right? So right now I'm in the context of the font icon for this button. And so you'll see that we do indeed have nothing set for the glyph. So I happen to know that we do have a static resource for the font icon glyph code. So I can go in here, and I know it's icon underscore Apple brand, icon underscore Apple brand. And I'll select that, and we see it show up here. And we have this nice Apple logo next to our sign with Apple. I can get out of hot design, and we'll see that it's there. I can click it. I'm not going to click it because I'll sign in. And we can even go back to our code, and you'll see with our sign in with Apple button here, we actually do now have the glyph set in our XAML all through hot design. And so those are the different ways you could play around with the control extensions for the icon attached property. Go check it out. Go check out the recipe books online that are covering this. And I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you in the next one.